Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Wicked Bee of the West YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Stephanie Diana Eubank, and I teach business administration over at Stan State. So I want to do this post particularly as a response to a Instagram post that I saw from at corporate.sween, Sween, and it commented on the fact that leadership is starting to utilize new tools in Microsoft Teams, especially as it's linked now to Microsoft 365 as a form of Bossware. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with the term Bossware, Bossware specifically is the type of surveillance software systems that are originally designed to help manage in a short-term capacity productivity and look at ways that you can streamline and better your process to increase productivity. However, during COVID, we saw this perverted into a way for uh, leadership that utilizes specifically what is called X theory leadership, or that more aggressive authoritarian micromanaging type of toxic boss we're all very familiar with, utilizing it as a form of micromanagement tool for your team. And again, there are a number of ways of how this is not a good look for leadership to utilize teams, aside from as specifically a bossware tool. For one, speaking from experience as someone who has worked remotely for over 13 years and has written a dissertation on remote work and written a textbook on operational management, focusing on remote work and multiple modalities, there's some flaws with the utilization of Teams. First and foremost, if you're utilizing Microsoft Teams on your phone, which I have found tends to help with any communication, as many companies utilize Microsoft Teams as a phone system as well. If you utilize it on your phone, it is easier for you to hear and be heard with less issues with regards to if the Wi-Fi wavers in any way. Also, because headsets go out, etc., but your phone tends to be more reliable in that front. But if you're utilizing Microsoft Teams on your phone, you will not be viewed by somebody who is utilizing Microsoft Teams on the app on their computer as being available. It will show you as away, even when you're right there and they're messaging you. It also doesn't always help when you're on the phone, on an actual phone, talking to a client and you are not showing as available or busy because you're on this other system. So there's a number of ways aside from these technical issues as far as utilizing Microsoft Teams as specifically Bossware. For one, it penalizes neurodivergent workers. For employees with ADHD, autism, dyslexia, or other neurodivergent traits, productivity often looks different. It's more about the quality of the work and the creativity of the work, not the constant wiggling of the screen. Also, if you have a dual monitor, unless you're touching and opening your Teams app every 5 minutes, it will show you as away. And that can really hurt those who are neurodivergent like me, because if we're in a hyper focus researching something that's critical for you, it'll show as if we're not there when we are there and doing critical work for you. Another aspect is utilizing Microsoft Teams as a form of bossware also discourages deeper work like that hyper focus. It also is a constant status check to pressure fake active work, meaning employees become more performative as far as looking busy rather than actually being busy and can hinder workplace focus and productivity. It also erodes trust in your leaders when they're utilizing bossware like this openly and flagrantly. Because again, micromanagement works well in the short term when you have a project deadline that's approaching. It does not work well in the long term and hinders morale and your team cohesiveness. And again, it's just lazy management and really shows that there needs to be clearer goals and better training for leaders if they're having to utilize tools like Microsoft Teams as Bossware. So again, there's better ways to move forward, specifically in teaching your leadership how to utilize why theory leadership. And again, having that top-down approach of helping leaders learn how to lead more effectively in our ever-changing business world. That's all I have for you for today. As always, if you like this content, like and subscribe. You can also gain additional assistance if you're trying to help train your leaders and workforce to be able to better combat the future of work. And as always, remember, remote work, it's here to stay.